Grow a Garden has made one of the craziest comebacks in the history of comebacks. Grow a Garden used to be the most popular game on the entire world, on the entire platform. It kept on breaking records weekend after weekend after weekend. It was super popular until it died off. But recently, around the end of last month, Grow a Garden has started its comeback. But, at the start of this month, Grow a Garden has made its comeback. And it still is to this day. How did it come back? How did it die off so badly that it came back up just like that? Today, I'll be diving into that. So, let's get started. Firstly, I want to bring out that, I want to bring out that one of the developers for the game, Jandel, left the game months ago. But, around the end of last month, he made a TikTok showing that he was coming back to Grow a Garden. And then, around the start of this month, which is April, Jandel hosted his first admin abuse back on Grow a Garden. And he also made the Easter update, which is honestly a good update. So I'll be talking about that too. But firstly, Jandel coming back had a huge impact on the entire game. The admin abuse that Jandel came back. Well, during his first admin abuse, Grow a Garden reached 1 million players. Something it hasn't done all year. They reached 1 million players again. It was crazy. They beat Steel Brainrod. They were number one once again. And ever since then, every admin abuse channel's done, which is about 4. Every admin abuse that he has done, hang on, C-Shopper restocks, But every admin abuse he's done, the game has reached over 1 million players once again. The game has been reaching popularity. The game has been averaging more players. The player count has been going back up. And yeah. So it wasn't just the admin abuse that got the game popular again. The whole Easter update had a huge impact. Let me explain. So, this is the Easter update. When it first came out, you were given a whole new garden slot just for the Easter update, where you can't use pets, you can't plant seeds that aren't Easter seeds. You can only plant Easter seeds in your Easter garden without placing down any pets, which brought the old nostalgic feeling of Grow a Garden back to the game. And that was pretty good. So the thing behind the update, there is a new shop, there's a new currency. You get the new currency called chocolate coins by selling your Easter plants over here. And then those chocolate coins are used to buy Easter seeds from the Easter shop. Alright, it's pretty straightforward. You can buy an Easter candy carrot, an Easter chocolate berry, Easter gumball, Easter licorice, a beaver, a chocolate sprinkler, an Easter sugar melon, Easter chocolate coconut, gummy bear, Easter gummy cactus, Easter egg melon, Hoosti roll, Easter sour lemon, springtide egg, and the Easter egg fruit being the best Easter seed. And that was basically part 1. Oh, no, part 1 also brought the hungry plant back to the game. Well, the angry plant back to the game. Basically, you feed him Easter plants, and and then he gets you a seed pack. Every 50 times you feed him, you'll get yourselves an exotic version of that seed pack. And that was pretty much all the first part of the Easter update was. Now there was also an egg hunt. It's now called Egg War, but there was an egg hunt. Now, jumping into Easter Part 2, Egg Hunt was still here, the shop was still here, the Angry Plant was still here. But Easter Part 2 did add a couple new things. First off, it brought back the OG seed called Candy Blossom, where you could submit golden eggs and a Candy Blossom shard. I already have a Candy Blossom, but it was originally 50 gold eggs and 1 Candy Blossom shard. That was how you'd get your first Candy Blossom seed. Then every time you get a Candy Blossom seed, the requirements increase. Like now, I need 60 golden eggs and 2 Candy Blossom shards. You get the gold eggs by buying them here from the golden egg stand, from the shop. You use 25,000 chocolate coins to buy an Easter egg. A gold egg. But every time you buy it, the price does increase. Does multiply by 2. So yeah. And then you could also get them from the Evil Bunny, which was introduced in Part 2. Basically, you would talk to him. You talk to him. And then you'd sacrifice a plant. So he'd say, destroy this certain plant with your shovel. So you had to shovel that plant. Do I have a spare Easter Circummelon? No, I don't. So I'm not just gonna shovel on them. But yeah, then every time you do that, you claim a reward. There is a 10-minute cooldown, but and then you can get these rewards. You can get gold eggs from him, obviously. The rarer the plant that you shovel, the better rewards you'd get. So there's that. And that was pretty much all Easter Part 2 was. Now jumping into Easter Part 3, which came out this Saturday, there is this whole new team event. My team has maxed out all of their things. We are maxed out, and we have all of the team rewards. Anyway, you talk to this guy. What do I do? He tell you what to do. Collect candy and Easter type plants and bring it here. And then you'd submit your Easter plants here. And then every time you unlocked a tier, there was a 30-minute cooldown, which was kind of stupid, but then you keep on doing it. The points you have to actually earn increase every time. So the max points you're gonna have to submit is 5,000 for the last tier. So you can get slow rewards by unlocking every tier. So you get all of these rewards. Pause the video if you want to read them, but then there's more. Yep. But the final one being an egg fruit seed, which goes in your main garden. Oh yeah, also the seeds you get from the seed pack would go in your main garden. That's just something I wanted to know. And obviously there's team rewards, so then there's 12 team rewards. You'd get all of these rewards if your team locks in. My team locked in, and we've gotten all the rewards. And the team rewards will arrive in 4 days and 19 hours. So we're gonna get our rewards in 4 days and 19 hours. And then obviously the egg war was here. Yeah, okay, so in 3 minutes, the egg war is gonna start. I might as well, actually, just to keep it short, I'm just gonna tell you what happened. So basically, you talk to the Easter Bunny. What's the egg war about? He said every hour an egg war occurs. 5 eggs of various rarities, and obtain rewards when you bring. Okay, this is so fast, bro. Yeah, so basically, every hour, the egg war would start. You'd collect eggs around the map to get rewards. You have to bring them back to your garden, and then obviously a player could hit you with their shovel. And yeah, that was basically the egg war. That was still Easter update, really. Now, why did this revive Grow a Garden? Well, one, it brought back the old nostalgic feeling of Grow a Garden. Two, Jano made the update, which means it was obviously gonna be a banger update. Three, Jano came back. Jano coming back was something big for the game. Something a lot of players decided to come back for, because obviously Jano came back. Jano made the game popular in the first place, so obviously him coming back was big, and that got a lot more players back. That's pretty much how Grow a Garden made it come back. It went from like 25,000 players up to averaging 100 to 200K without admin abuse, beating Steel Brainrod once again. Then obviously during admin abuse it becomes number 1, I think, but yeah. This isn't really a good detailed video. Again, I'm bad at making these types of videos, but I mean, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys really soon. Peace out.